Hey folks, Wally DM here, and today we're going to take a look at the Vampiric door puzzle. Now this is a door that's in immaculate, flawless condition, surrounded by all kinds of destroyed furniture and splintered pieces of wood. Now this door that the characters need to get through is indestructible, and it doesn't have any visible means of opening it. So how exactly are they going to get through the door? Now if you'd like to see the written version of this puzzle, the original draft can be found in the puzzle room of our Discord, but if you would like the official final version of the written puzzle, you can find that in my brand new book, Wally DM's Journal of Puzzle Encounters, On to the Next. This is the next book in the line of Journal of Puzzle Encounters, and you can find the Vampiric door puzzle on page 30. I'll put a link in the description below. Now let's get started and see how we open that Vampiric door. So in this puzzle, our characters are going to enter a room that has all types of tables and chairs and wooden furniture that are destroyed and in disarray. And we could read them the following text. The shattered remnants of several wooden tables and chairs clutter the room. A single wooden door in immaculate condition is nestled within an oddly shaped stone archway. So as our characters begin to go through all of this rubbish and destroyed furniture, they're not going to find anything of value, but they are going to see this door, and in stark contrast to the splintered wooden furniture that's in the room, this wooden door is going to be in perfect condition. However, it does lack a handle, a lock, or any conceivable way of opening it. Now if the characters want to examine the door, any character that is proficient in carpenter's tools or that succeeds on a DC 12 wisdom perception check are going to notice an irregularity in the middle section of the door, a soft spot in the wood. In addition, a character, perhaps someone like our dwarf, that is proficient in mason's tools, stonework, or that succeeds on a DC 15 wisdom perception check, are also going to notice that the stone archway surrounding the door resembles the shape of a coffin. And if one of our characters, let's say our wizard, were to cast detect magic, the only thing that's going to radiate with an aura of magic in this room is going to be our door, and it's going to have an aura of necromancy. And then finally, if one of our characters were to come over and try to damage the door, perhaps with a sword or an axe, then a pulse of necrotic energy is going to billow forth, and all creatures within 30 feet are going to need to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, taking 6d6 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much on a success. Now after the door takes the damage, the door is going to fully regenerate and repair all damage that was dealt to it. So with all the information that's been given, do you know how to solve the puzzle? I'll give you a second if you'd like to figure it out. Did you get it? Great. Let's go over the answer. So our indestructible door actually mimics a few vampiric properties. So the only way to open it is to be able to exploit those vampire themes. So in order to open this door, the characters are going to need to grab one of the splintered pieces of wood, find that soft spot that the characters were able to find in the middle section of the door, and drive that stake through the soft spot in the door, resembling driving a stake through a vampire's heart, and that's going to open the door. Now, alternatively, there are other weaknesses of vampires, so perhaps your characters are able to find a way to simulate submerging the door in running water, or perhaps bathe the door in sunlight. Both of those would also open the door. Now, in addition to vampire-themed weaknesses to open the door, what if our cleric were to splash holy water or try to use their holy symbol to turn the door? Would the door be considered undead? Be sure to leave a comment below. Now that the door is open, where it goes is totally up to you as the game master. Perhaps this was a required route for the characters to be able to proceed through the dungeon, or maybe this was an optional room for the characters to solve the puzzle and be able to garnish some treasure. Maybe there is a high-level magic item on the other side of the door. Or perhaps maybe this door wasn't sealed to hide or protect a magic item or treasure, but rather it was sealed by a vampire hunter to keep something like a vampire imprisoned on the other side, and opening the door is going to release that undead. So that's all I have for you today. What did you think of the puzzle? Is it something that you could use in your game? And if so, what would you do differently? And be sure to pick up a copy of Wally DM's Journal of Puzzle Encounters, On to the Next, available now on DriveThruRPG in PDF, softcover, and hardcover. Thank you very much for watching, and on to the next.